Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We're playing the 6th mission, which is called Corunna Road. Let's repair their fighters first of all, because otherwise they're going to be in a bit of problems. So I think, yeah, I can go for taking this city. Why not? So that we'll take care of those. I can't really move too far with the recon. That's kind of the problem here. So if only I can make these retreat, but the only way to potentially do that is by bombing them and then attacking. And then the follow-up attack is poop. Well, I did try. Kinda sucks though. Alright, you did get an overrun, which allows me to encircle them anyway. Oof. That's some nasty piece of work, but it probably won't move away from the city there. Okay. I'll be surprised if they had any units out there specifically, but I don't want to run into anything nasty out of nowhere. So I think also I'll start shelling these for a bit. They're already at lowered efficiency. Alright, let's box them in a little bit more, basically. So, I don't think they're going to be able to escape encirclement. You never know, really. But I can finish them off. And then, it's probably a good idea. Like for real, this is already 2, and the UNL has 8 movements. No, that will not work. So I just stay in there like that. They will not retreat from an attack like this. So attack like that first. Wow. What were the odds again? Probably 5%. Yeah. Alright, well, they'll go to 6. This is not too bad. I'll just get them out. I guess these guys are encircled now, but that's less bad. That was a decent bombing run. Let's just get rid of that thing. And let's do this. Let's take a look. Gonna have to assume that there's nothing out there. That's a bit tricky. I'll admit that, but... let's go in here. I know this is a Victory X, so they might actually take it back, but then I'd rather have some of those guys go and attack it. So they actually have more militias incoming. How powerful are they? They have 13 heart attack. So for each... yeah. Alright, well. That went very poorly. But I'm not really surprised at that. Not at all. I'm doing a lot of repairs here. Okay. Wow, that was poop. No, why are you doing this? They should really try to do something against them getting onto like bridges and stuff. But I guess it works the same way for the enemy in a certain sense. So can't really blame them. But it does cost me plenty in terms of prestige. I'm surprised they were able to get there all the way. Okay, that's not... I think the AI must know there was going to be a damage because the chance is exceptionally low. Or not? Why is it 40 though? Attack and defense is both. Oh. Huh. Never mind. Okay, so at least that is fully suppressed. Okay, I'm gonna hope I can shoot it down. Okay, I did. I can't reach that airfield, which is unfortunate. You can't even reach those guys. So the goal here is to ensnare the T-26. Oh man. It's gonna take at least another turn then. They have 5 heart attack against 12 defense, so they should actually have a shot. Technically. Right? They did have a chance, yeah, okay. Did shoot down another fighter. Or, yeah. I guess I do want experience, so I will attack. Maybe they'll also repair. Which wouldn't be that bad. Okay, then here. I need to get the nationalists also to attack there. So that they can be finished off, take the Hermit's Villa, and then they can move on. Cannot encircle those. That's the unfortunate part. Well, this is not so bad. And I will actually still bomb them too. Yeah, both of them will be out of action. Good. Okay, so I'd rather go around through this way. I think making the move all the way there is a bit too tricky. Definitely not what you're looking forward to. All of those will be fully suppressed. So I might just as well. And then here, I will allow them to move over, attack the L-33. It's relatively low defense, but for them, it will still be a very low chance to deal damage. Anyway. So they don't really have all that much besides this. Except a few militias up there too. I'm sure they can spawn more troops down at the Republic camps. But I don't know whether it's time-based. It probably would be, I think. I would dare say that would be a bit odd if it wasn't. All right. Don't actually want them to retreat, so. Okay. That takes care of the Hermit's Villa. And I guess the nationalist forces are slicing through the enemy here quite solidly now. Not much I can do against these bombing raids. Okay, so they did cross, went after the colonial infantry. Not much damage there. Still hoping. Ah, come on. Then suddenly 3. At any rate, how many of these guys do I have now? Anyway. I have 10 T-26s. So I could actually run a couple of them. Weather is cloudy, that does not help, but I will try to shoot down the I-16. For sure. I-16 down. And let's see whether I can actually deal a bit of damage to this Tupolev. Not much. Alright. They're nearly exhausted. But there is a reasonable number of forces at Las Rosas. Any which way. Not that I expected this to be done so soon. Yeah. I think then if that colonial infantry decides to attack, they will get toasted. Well, actually. Maybe I'll get lucky. No. I mean, the hit was good, don't get me wrong. Oh, they're in a swamp hex. Yeah, I'll do that. Can you reach it? Come on. Shoot down. Nice. Very good. There are these guys, but then if they go into the swamp, they'll be bad for them, so. And that should actually work out in my favor. Well, these are back at 15. That could pose a potential problem, but I have to say that I'm actually quite inclined to encircle them and to allow the nationalist forces to finish them off. Sure, that will work out with these two. It's not too worried. Again, getting onto a road is problematic. I'm gonna move all the way over here because otherwise there's no way I'm gonna be able to get out of there and get towards the road. Oh, that's the wrong button. Wanted to do next, not buy. These guys might get active. I don't really like that on clear terrain. For now, I'll just move them up here. It's okay. I'm gonna go up here, right? Yeah. Still think the damage is worth it, though. Let's see if I can lure them to move all the way over here. Onto the river hex. That would be quite nice. You're gonna stay there. That's kind of it. At least they are finishing them off quite good. And these guys should be able to attack that militia too. Naturally, they still have some. Okay. It's a shame they didn't go for the other way around, but... Okay. It's not too bad so far. Let's try this one again. That's one down. It's still a bit tricky to go and make a crossing, even though we have 3, because I decided to go up here. Getting to that area is tricky. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Sure. Yeah, that's okay. If I get an overrun, which could happen. No. Never mind. Alright, there we go. I would assume that most of the nationalists will go to Las Rosas, whereas I desperately, well, not desperately, but I really need to go to that prison. So let's actually take a look. That's cloudy. It's probably a good idea to try and encircle those as well. At least for now. Same as for this militia. That does look pretty good. And they can't actually damage me back, so if they feel like staying there, that's fine. So I guess the goal now is to get them onto that hex. These guys will likely move a bit further. Let's see, they are in the way. So the least that I need is them to attack. And get an overrun. Wow. Or not. So, encircling those guys is no longer an option. Might just as well go here. Why not? At least cross the Guatemala River. Now, I am quite aware that they still have a unit there. These guys are also likely to go and attack, though. And I also know I won't actually destroy the Tupolev. But that's not what I was looking for anyway. I mean, I am. Let's see what they're gonna do. They might actually just repair too. We'll see. Huh? Ah. Okay. I think they will be attacked. So I'm just gonna move that artillery up, since I feel pretty safe. Yeah, there's no need to go too much further up than that. Just going for the vulnerable targets. It's again quite a few repairs, but At least we'll have it over with. It's a shame. New fighter, so they have spawned units there then, that's very likely at least. Yeah. That's how it looks like. Okay, so now the fighters will also need to move. Can get them up there, but I'll see what I need to do up there. It's still gonna be tricky. To maintain. Alright, still it's important to go there. There are no real targets for my planes anymore anyway. I cannot go around there either. Basically, I just have to hope these guys will attack, which they are likely to do, and then they will surrender, which in turn will put me in at least in a position to get across the river as well. Because that is kind of tricky at the moment. I'd rather kill them than attack those again. Oh, come on. Please kill them. Thanks. And then just move back. Yeah, getting all the way there will be tricky, so there's no way around that. I'm gonna have to put up some form of defensive perimeter. I guess the problem with the Trubias is that they're very weak against other armored units, but the BT5 isn't. No. Like I said, I can just put up a defensive perimeter like that for now. While I move forward with some other units here. Would have kind of liked getting the airfield, but since it'll just rebase, I'm probably better off not actually taking it. Although these guys will probably take it at that point, right? Sure, let's get all the way out here then. I do need to get to the prison, and then I do need to get those nationalist captives to safety. I wonder if I get to move it. Rescue zone is pretty far. So yeah, that's a bit too tricky for my part. But getting these in here so they... yeah, I'll see what they do. Let's actually take a look. Yeah, so they have minefields. And also a lot of anti-aircraft. So it's just not going to be possible to get in here, really. It's not useful. Could take this, but then they attack me. So I might actually go down and take the airfield. Actually, rather... Ah, yeah, you can't encircle them. It's a shame, but... this is Force X. Let's move in here. I'm gonna finish off this militia. And not get too close. Don't attack them. Okay. Might get some form of encirclement on some of them, but I think also around there the first concern would be security. Ah, they did attack him. Okay, okay. Okay, they're in anti-aircraft range now. Another T-26, huh? Well, first of all, let's encircle them. And hopefully get rid of them, but we'll see. Okay, well, let's use the second bomber. Right, now that they are cleared, I should have a smooth sailing towards these two locations as well, which I also need to capture anyway, so. I need a third plane, preferably the 9 strength one, to try and finish this off. Did it work? No, I need another plane. Tupolev down. Not too shabby. Take the airfield. And this here village. As sad as it is that I can't destroy it, at least I'm dealing some decent damage. What are the odds that they'll be able to destroy it entirely? This Trubia. At least it doesn't surrender. The only thing that's very dangerous is the T-26. Might be able to bomb that though. Probably a good idea to lower its strength a bit. Oh, they cannot split. Oh, it's the movement. Guess I took the wrong place for them to be in. This rough terrain taking up all the movement is problematic to say the least then. Alright. Guess at that point, trying to do it any other way would be quite tricky. Don't have any bombers now on that side. No. Except for that one, indeed. Okay. So I need to get rid of that militia. But currently, the only thing I can really do is encircle it, which I guess it's fine. But let's transport you further up north. Same applies here. I might have to retreat back to some of these objectives, but we'll see. I don't know whether they'll spawn new units, so that's the tricky part. I'll just wait for now. Plenty of turns. That's an international brigade even. And militia. Okay. So there aren't that many additional reinforcements there. Not sure why they went back. Except Guardia Civil, which is relatively weak, it seems like. Okay, that's fine. Not too shabby. Let's get up here. Like I said, we already know that that's empty, so I'm definitely looking to get those two there. They are now toast. They must not have enough, yeah, to get there. That's quite something. How they manage that is beyond me. Let's keep going though. Weather's good. Let's get a bit of vision. Interestingly, they're on the airfield. Let's go over here. Getting onto those hills is not necessarily what I'm looking for. They can retreat, and because of those hills there's not much I can do. Fighter must be repairing. Yeah. I'll have the bombers relocate though. Gonna have to move forward at some point. Might just as well do it now. And attack the militia. Not gonna get much else out of them for now anyway, so it's yeah, kinda need to go all the way up here in order to let them be useful against the AAC. Gonna have to bank on them not being able to move that far. How many do I still have? 12. Not too bad. I can always switch to the flame tank. I will give them elites. Bilbao is weak, but I need to protect them. 8-4. Yeah, the Garda-Civil is pretty much one of the weakest that they have. Let's see. Not too sure whether I like that, but not bad. Okay. Right, the weather is good, so I get to shoot down their plane. First and foremost. Secondly, capture the airfield. Capture the city. Now, there are the movement points. And I got 10 of them. Ha! Alright, excellent. I wonder if they'll get pushed out there. I guess they don't. Because if It technically encircles them, but it doesn't help me. I'm moving here though. And this artillery. No, let's move you first. Right, let's move it here. Right, I'm very close to Republic Prison now. Secondly, bomb there. Right, I have to try it. I couldn't let it slip, that opportunity. Now, I need to attack as many infantry as possible. And that's it. But yeah, I am quite curious. Okay. That's good. This is quite a gamble, actually, because I'm gambling that they will not be able to attack this. Which will be exceptionally tricky. They do have those 2 units, for example. Okay, they didn't attack there. Good. Good. Also good. Excellent.